Our sense organs are alert, sensations are alert, senses are alert, analytical mind is alert, judgment making intellect is alert, ego is active, intellect is working, ego is active, and the identified self, which is chit, which is also alert. And when you cross the subconscious realm, conscious realm, by providing deep rest, you are entering into the subconscious realm. Subconscious realm is the realm where memories are stored. So you are directly entering into the memory area. From there, a lot of dreams can pop up. And dreams are a great tool for a person to understand himself. Sometimes we may not know about ourselves fully. When dreams comes up, if you stay with the dream, you can see what is the active content, what is the content which is active in your consciousness, in your deeper subconscious area. And then you can work on it. It is for a spiritual aspirant. Spiritual aspirant is aiming at the depth of the person's mind and not on manifesting something. So he slips from the realm of the subconscious, the dream state is over, and during the state of subconscious you will understand all the hidden impressions and the longings, everything which is unsatisfied and kept aside for future date, for doing something about it, which may not be understandable in the normal plan, that you will see that. So that is part of studying yourself. You understand these are the things which is there. Many a times people used to say that, I didn't know how I did that. I have just done, I don't know why. But there is a reason. And that reason is there in your subconscious mind, in the memories. So when all these memories are popping up, you are really seeing who you are. And then everything is understood by you, and then you are skipping the realm, going down into the unconscious realm where there is no modification. Only the control, this is the control part of the functioning of the physiological system. And there you get into experience, because it's the field of energy which is operating in so many different ways, and it's also the seat of intelligence for keeping up the body. So when you remain there, you are in touch with your own creative source that makes you do everything. And then from there you go further down. If you are resting there, you go further into the Samadhi state. In Samadhi state, your mind is not scattered, it is very focused. And what is the area where your mind is intending to concentrate will be the only thing which is there. So when all the things are gone and there is only one, you get a clean vision, understanding and concentration, that when you look at it, you understand what it is. That's the normal understanding. Here you merge with that. You remain not as a separate entity, you become that. Then you understand what is that content. Very properly you understand what is that content. And you are exploring yourself very deeply in that meditation. It will pop up and then you will understand. If there is any content there, you get integrated with the content and then you understand it fully. If you understand anything fully, there is no need for that to be there. It is stored there for understanding it on a future date. All the memories are retained there with the purpose of understanding that fully on a later date. When things are happening, we are not fully involved, fully focused, and we are not understanding fully. Hence it is stored up there for understanding on a future date. Now you understand. When you have that quality of mind, special meditative quality, then you see the content and then you understand what is the content. So the content don't need to burst into action like a karma. because you have already understood in the thought form itself. So likewise, all your karmas will be slowly reducing and vanishing. Then you become Karmamukthi. You get out of the karma. And then you are very free. And then you stay there for some time. There you get into big feelings. Like the content is memory you cannot store. Emotions you cannot store in the memory. An idea of emotion you can store in a thought form. But the same emotion you cannot call back. You have experienced an emotion and you cannot call back. Thought you can call back. Emotion, when you call back, you won't get into that same emotion. So that's the difference. Now you go into the deeper realm of emotion. And there you understand that there is a great intelligence which is working in you, and then you start to feel the emotion in a very heightened way, and that is the feeling of devotion that you experience in Samadhi state. And then when you remain there for a little period or constant practice every day, then you get into the superconscious integration state. There, in all the impressions which there, you integrate with that, you understand them fully, and then there is no object there, like a thought or a memory or nothing is there. You cross the realm, and then you have freed yourself from the realm of impressions, and you go into the impressionless phase, and that is the stillness, and you integrate with the stillness. Then when you integrate with the stillness, your identity is gone, like a drop entering into the ocean, and then you are freed. This is called freedom. And that state is considered as supreme bliss or something like that. This is called the Samadhi state, superconscious integration. Then there are gradations of Samadhi, which when the Sanskrit professor comes, when she takes the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, she will explain. So this is what happens. So the states of consciousness is very important because this is the base. This is the scientific base of our spiritual exploration. So there is no mystery in this. And you can reach. This is that.
നമ്മുടെ മൈൻഡ് ഡ്രോപ്പ് ആവുമെന്ന് തോന്നുമ്പോഴാണ് ഈ സിദ്ധീസ് കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത്. മൈൻഡിന്റെ എക്സിസ്റ്റൻസ്
മൈൻഡ് വലിയ പൊട്ടൻ്റാവും. മൈൻഡ് പൊട്ടൻ്റാവുമ്പോൾ എന്ത് വിചാരിച്ചാലും അത് അങ്ങനെ മനസ്സിലാവുകയും ആ കോംപ്രിഹെൻഷൻ വിൽ ബി മാനിഫെസ്റ്റ്. ഇപ്പം സിദ്ധിയിലിപ്പം പറക്കുന്ന സിദ്ധിയൊക്കെ പറയുള്ളൂ. കായാകാശ സംബന്ധം എന്നാണ് പറക്കുന്ന മന്ത്രം സൂത്രം. അപ്പോൾ ഈ മന്ത്രം അവിടെ ആ കോൺഷ്യസ് മൈൻഡിൽ ഇട്ടിട്ട് അതിനെ ഡ്രാഗ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് സബ് കോൺഷ്യസ് ഉള്ളത്തിലോട്ട് ഇറക്കി അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഡ്രാഗ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഈ പറയുന്ന സൂപ്പർ കോൺഷ്യസ് ഉള്ളത്തിലോട്ട് എത്തിക്കുമ്പോൾ അത് മനസ്സിലാകും എന്താണ് ഈ കായവും ആകാശവും തമ്മിലുള്ള ബന്ധം. വാട്ട്സ് ദ റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ് ബിറ്റ്വീൻ ബോഡി ആൻഡ് ഓബ്ജക്റ്റ്? ദർ ഇസ് എ റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ്. Body and the space. Akasham and space, not object. Body and the space. And when you understand how things are floating in the air. And when you fully understand this, it starts to function like a siddhi, that you comprehended the relationship between flying, ether and object. And that quality comes to the sadhaka. And he started to feel weightlessness. Sometimes he may be like jumping out of the seat where he is sitting. Against the gravity there will be some shock, like waves move. So you jump out. Not that you are willfully jumping. It throw you out. And then some people, they manage to steady, by practice they keep it steady, and that is the levitation. And likewise, there are many cities are described by Patanjali, and then it will come. And those who are specially trying on that. But it is warned by Patanjali that don't go there because it will drag you down to where you were before you started your practice. So that is what people believe, that if a person has some siddhi, people believe that he is superhuman, and so people started to follow, and that can be manipulated for the small things of little money or property or large assemblage of people around you. And some people like it, they do it, but later it won't work because the concentration that led you there is not anymore there. Concentration, meditation, and integration, when it happens at the same time, you get into the push of siddhi. You get into the manifestation of siddhi. As you have been doing it, certainly that power is gone, and then that is all about the different states of consciousness and meditation. Then another thing that works in the process is, when you are in the conscious mind, you are stressed actually. Because we are interacting with the external world continuously, our mind is extremely alert, and then we fix up time-bound programs, and we may not have tools with us. And then you are pushed into a crisis period of dealing with the thing in the limited time where you don't have sufficient tools, you get into stress. Your body chemistry starts to change. So daily you meditate, and the stress level will be reduced, and you get out of the stress level. That is actually a great system proposed by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, Transcendental Meditation. They have done a lot of researches on this, and so when continuous meditation for a long period of time means he is proposing 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the evening, or maybe more. And that is like a prescription, like Western people don't have time, so at least do 20 minutes. So that's why Osho was joking at him, and you do 20 minutes in the morning, 20, you'll get heaven. Maybe there is no measure like that, depending upon where you are in the 20 minutes. But here, whatever is happening in the mind, you are just watching it and not becoming part of the thought that is coming. So as you are not holding on it, you have the possibility to actually go deeper. If you are holding on that, you stay there. So it takes you down to the subconscious realm very easily. And as you are coming to the subconscious realm, along with the memories, there are stresses. And when you are crossing the level of rest of sleep, sleep is the mechanism with which you ward off your stress. Now, willfully, you are with awareness entering into a deeper level of rest, deeper than the deep sleep. When you get into that realm, certainly as you get sufficient quality rest, the stress will leave. And then you become stress-free after some time. And then you can manage your life in an effective way, and then you fulfill what you want to do. So that is what that system was looking. So that is possible also. So, മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ?